Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll talk about platform engineering, what it is, why it matters, and how it differs from developers and DevOps engineer role, especially in AWS environment. Over the years, the IT industry has introduced many roles: AI engineer, ML engineer, DevOps engineer, and traditional software engineer. Now we have platform engineer. Since last 2 years, this role has gained attention in the market, and it often creates confusion about the responsibility. While company wise it may vary the responsibilities, but the core goal of platform engineering remains the same. Let us understand developer and DevOps engineer role. In general, developer writes the code to create the business logic. They builds the feature, fixes the bugs, and adds new functionality. Once the code is ready, they hand it over to the DevOps engineer. What DevOps engineer does, they builds the CI/CD pipeline. Using those CI/CD pipeline, they deploys the application. They set up the monitoring. They also builds the infrastructure that is required to host that particular application. And this application may run on cloud platform like AWS, Azure, GCP, or on-premises. But in today, I'll talk about AWS use cases. Now imagine you are working in a startup company and they have started with one application with transportation service. One or two DevOps engineer is enough, and you may have 3 to 5 AWS account to build, test, and host the application. Everything works smoothly, but company they wants to grow. They wants to add new products. They are launching new business portfolios. So to support their business growths, they are creating many applications. Let's say they have added appliance businesses, furniture businesses. Now you have requirement for 50 plus AWS accounts. They would hire multiple developers, multiple DevOps engineer to support their growth. The main challenge is earlier you were managing 5 AWS account. Now you may have that complexity has increased to 10x. Let's say you're managing 50 plus AWS account. Now you have to manage the billing for 50 AWS account. You have to manage the logging in the sense like CloudTrail logs, guard duty logs, all these logs. You have to manage the policies, security policies, and you have to jump to the each and every account every time. Separate billing, separate logging, separate security policies. Due to this, complexity has grown and it has put lot of pressure on the DevOps engineer. In such scenario, platform engineering comes to the picture. They addresses the scaling challenges. Managing the platform of 5 AWS account to 50 AWS account, complexity has grown. So it makes crucial to implement platform engineering to maintain efficiency and support scaling efforts. Now you saw why platform engineering was introduced and what problems they are solving. They are building and managing cloud infrastructure. They would handle the AWS account lifecycle, creating, updating, and destroying. They would deploy the central logging mechanism, central SSO login, custom roles, central networking with the multiple VPCs, VPC endpoints, lot of service control policies to maintain the correct resources. They may introduce the controls, different controls, what services user can access, what services they can launch, what type of EC2 instances they are allowed to launch. They may create the hardened AMIs with all the required software in it. They would share those hardened AMIs across the AWS account so that DevOps engineer they can just go and use them. They can integrate the SSO login mechanism, so you can just jump to the one account to other account without logging out. You can just do the switch role. If you are managing the infrastructure using infrastructure as a code like Terraform, they may create a multiple modules like EC2 instance for VPC, for Lambda function, database like DynamoDB, RDS, all these modules they would create. So they would support the DevOps engineer to efficiently deploy and manage the application in the cloud. They empowers the DevOps team. They provides ready to use AWS environment. They can just plug and play. So it allows DevOps team focus on deployment and monitoring the solution. That's why platform engineering matters most. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.